This is a task analysis for the e-textbook tutorial done by Charmaine Wright in the EDT 500 course in the fall of 2017. This task analysis is being done for the faculty members of Sacred Heart High School in Waterbury, Connecticut. The problem is that Sacred Heart High School is primarily e-text, and the teachers have to allow access to the links individually. Approximately half of the faculty members have difficulty remembering the various platforms and the input methods, and some students will not have access to all of their required text in a timely fashion. There's not an organized time to complete this task, and because of it, the new school year starts off less smooth. The first step would be to have a meeting with the in-house tech person, the principal, and myself. This meeting would be to brainstorm all of the concerns that we have in regards to the lack of access and how do we go about creating a system where this could be done by all departments at the same time. At this point, we would need to create an objective statement for the team. This would be done by the in-house tech person and myself, and at this point we would allow any other faculty members who might want to volunteer to be on this committee to join us so that we could create a system that works for everyone. Once we've decided what the time frame would be and how we want to get this project done, we would type that up into an objective statement and present this to the principal. In this particular project, he would be our sponsor. So we would need him to know everything that we would need from him and everything that we will need from other faculty members in order to make this happen. The team would then create an outline of all the disciplines, what their textbooks are, and the websites and platforms that go along with it. For example, math from 9 to 12 has various textbooks from various manufacturers. So we would need to go in, find out what each textbook is, what the platform is, because various texts have various ones. We know of about 3 that we all seem to be using, but they're all different. Then we would need to create a PowerPoint presentation of the login and the input steps for each individual text within those disciplines and the individual platforms as well. Once the PowerPoint was created, we would also create a screencast-o-matic video that would allow for the explanations of each individual website, what the platform is, and how you would go about step-by-step into the input method for each student. This video would be used at the professional development training. We would then create handouts of the presentation slides so that once this training is over, should there be questions or should someone want to refer back to it, they would have this in order to go back and to do this from year to year without necessarily needing to have to watch the videos over. Copies of the handouts would also be made to present at the professional development. The next step would be to send an email to all the faculty members to give them the time frame as to when the professional development would be, and to make sure that they all bring their laptops and either a hard copy or electronic of their current class list so that we can complete the project. At this point, we would need to get a computer for the presentation and a projector. We would have to hook all of these materials up and provide a space for all of the faculty members to view the presentation as well as input their materials into the system. Once they view the video and once we've provided the handouts to each faculty member, we would then allow time for each faculty member to sit with their departments to try and go through and put the input of their students from their current class list into the system. Knowing that this might change, we would include any update information into the handouts that were being provided. We would also allow for a question and answer portion as we're circulating through those individual groups, those of us that are on the team and know and have become familiar with each of the platforms, so that we can assist individuals based off of their platform for their individual discipline. Next thing we would do is we would have each individual faculty member fill out an evaluation form so that they could let us know what things would need to be tweaked, what they needed more information on, where we did well, and how we could change this training for future years to make sure that, again, for future years, this process runs smoothly and all students have access to their text in a timely fashion. We would lastly take this information, once again, meet with the principal, with the in-house tech person, talk about where we could change or tweak anything that happened in this particular process and what could be different for further implementation of this project.